This YCN segment is brought to you by Lake Sunapee Visiting Nurse Association and Hospice.
Welcome back, YCN Sports Talk. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide. One final segment before we get to our Salt Hill Pub picks of the week. Going to touch on the NFL. Obviously, season's over, but the offseason has just begun. Antonio Brown, he finally officially requested a trade. Two questions. Is the Steelers' window basically closed, or do they still have some life with Roethlisberger? And any chance the Patriots could trade for Antonio Brown?
Yeah, I think there's a chance. If Belichick has had his eye on Antonio Brown for a while, that could be a fit. Antonio Brown, maybe a little bit of a diva. When he's not getting the targets or not getting the touchdowns, he kind of complains. He will let his voice be heard. I don't know if that's really the Patriots' way, but if he's able to, join that team and take a step back, that could be a huge fit for him. And if he wants to win another Super Bowl, he's getting older.
Right.
That could be a good fit. It would be very strange to see Antonio Brown in different colors rather than that yellow and black with those Steelers. But I think, he probably only has a couple more seasons left. If he wants to, be a mature player and win a championship,
right.
Pats, that's definitely a good destination.
And we've seen the Patriots do this before when they got Randy Moss. He wasn't on the decline, but he wasn't quite in his prime.
Right.
Obviously, they got Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco. That didn't really work out the best way.
Yep.
But they don't mind going for some of these guys, and some of these guys learn that I can't act like this and win a championship, so they do. I don't know if the Steelers would trade him to the Patriots and what it would cost. Yeah. But it'll be interesting to monitor. Another wide receiver who might be interesting to monitor, Demaryius Thomas, cut by the Texans. Kind of a veteran, coming off some injuries, but still could be productive, only 31 years old. Hey, Patriots need wide receivers. This one might be an invitation to camp or a small deal.
Yeah, absolutely, and obviously Josh Gordon not with the team anymore. The Patriots need that downfield threat. Demaryius Thomas, a very tall, physical, fast receiver. He could be another great fit for this team, and really it would be great to get Tom Brady one more target rather than just Edelman and Gronk. That could be another huge fit for him. And in his prime, I remember Demaryius Thomas playing with Peyton Manning. Yeah. Those two were an incredible combination. So I'm envisioning, again, Tom Brady, Randy Moss, if they could bring in one more star wide receiver for this next season, that could be huge.
Yeah, they really only have one wide receiver right now, Edelman, and they've got some guys who are free agents. So they got a lot of work to do in the offseason. We'll keep you posted on all the moves in the offseason this year.
It's time for the Salt Hill Pub Picks of the Week. Salt Hill Pub, honest food, perfect pints, live music, now here to serve you in 5 locations.
Welcome back, YCN Sports Talk. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide. Here we are with our Salt Hill Pub Picks of the Week. And Andrew, what we'll do is before spring training starts, we'll make our American League playoff picks and see maybe they'll change at the end of spring training. We'll see. So here we go. We'll start with your pick. Who do you have winning the American League East?
So no surprise here. I'm going with the Boston Red Sox. I really think they're going to repeat as champions. I think they have the right players to do it. Just that closing spot is really the only question mark. But hopefully they bring back Kimbrel. I think they're going to be probably high 90-win team again.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the Red Sox win the East as well. I think it's going to be a battle with the Yankees, but Red Sox sneak it out towards the end. Both have the Red Sox. In the Central, could be an interesting division, depending on what happens with Machado or Harper. What do the Indians do? Who do you have?
So I am banking on Manny Machado signing with the Chicago White Sox, and I think their young players are going to make great strides. Yohan Moncada and Michael Kopech, he is going to be back. I think he had Tommy John surgery last year, but he is going to be back and going to be good. So their young players are going to take big strides, and their veterans are going to lead those guys like Jose Abreu. White Sox are winning the Central. It's going to be a big year for them.
All right, I actually have the Indians repeating. But I could see this going in a lot of different directions because they could sell off. The Twins could come on with some young talent. You're right, the White Sox have a lot. So I think this division's kind of wide open, but I'm taking the Indians. Out west, who do you have out there?
So I think this is probably really the best team in baseball. I'm going with the Houston Astros. I think the Astros and the Red Sox will meet in the American League Championship Series again, and it's going to be an exciting one. The Astros, they were a little banged up last year. I think if they were healthier, that would have been a better series. But I think the Astros, they're going to win over 100 games, and they're going to be the best team in the entire league.
And they were never healthy all season, so even though by the playoffs they kind of got their lineup back together, they were never healthy. I agree with you. I take the Astros to win that division as well. Who do you have for your first wild card pick?
So I'm going with the same as last year, New York Yankees. I think they're going to finish just a few games back behind the Red Sox. They've had a really good offseason. They've signed a number of veterans. James Paxton is really going to help that starting rotation as well. And Adam Ottavino, their pitching staff staff. Bullpen is going to be tops in the league. The Yankees are going to finish right behind the Red Sox with the first wild card.
I agree with you. I think the Yankees get that one as well. Right there, it's going to be a battle down to the last week. Yankees get number 1. Who do you have as a second wild card?
So again, same as last year, I'm going with the Oakland Athletics. I think Billy Beane is going to put another great team on that field, and a lot of guys are coming back like Chapman. It's going to be another great season for the Athletics, and once again, they're going to surprise a lot of people. They're not going to be favorites at the beginning of the season, but by mid-season, they're going to be one of the best teams, definitely.
All right, and my pick is the Twins. I said they might have a chance in the Central. If they don't win the division, I have them winning the wild card. So there are the picks. Before spring training starts, we'll make our picks as we get closer to the regular season and see what happens. Thanks for watching YCN Sports Talk.